Hi everyone, welcome back to Frights and Fairytales. Happy Easter. It is basically our 1 year anniversary of our channel, and I'm so stoked to bring you along with us today on our yearly tradition for Easter. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So we're back at Stonecliff Inn today, and if you don't know, I filmed a video last year on Easter over at the Twilight filming location, and yeah, since then, last time I checked, the whole area was closed off now because people were disobeying the rules and the signs and checking out things and destroying things, and yeah, so that's great. But we'll see if it's closed still today. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy some little Easter brunch and some pretty views. And today is a beautiful, it's supposed to be 75 degrees here today. And for Oregon, that's like very, I don't know, that's very rare for like April, especially Easter morning. Usually I'm like freezing and I'm like trying to wear a dress on Easter morning. But anyway, so come along with us and, help us celebrate our 1 year anniversary. It's crazy. It does look like an elephant.
There's a big giant elephant rock. Very nice, very cutesy.
Yes. All right. It does look like the Twilight location is still closed because sometimes we just can't have nice things because people ruin it. People ruined it because of vandalism and stuff like that. And we're breaking the rules. But yeah, not cool. But what can you do? You used to be able to walk back there. Now it's just climbing people. This is where the sign was. And then they had like a sign that was like a police officer saying he would get you if you tried trespassing or pretending you were part of a climbing club. But yeah, there's a lot of climbers out today.
Who are allowed to be there.
Yes, they're allowed to be there because they're part of the climbing club. And they pay for that and stuff.
How much is it for the climbing club?
I don't know. You want to join the climbing club?
No. I'm afraid of heights. That's one of my fears.
Yeah.
And also spiders.
Yeah.
They're cute, only the jumping spiders, they're like really cute.
Yeah.
Especially the baby one. Me and my friend at school.
Say that again?
At my school, me and my friend, we found a jumping spider, and it was a baby. And when I looked closely, it was such a baddie.
Oh my gosh, there's birds like living up there or something. It's cute.
And I'm living up here.
Yes. Oh, look at the bunny rabbit.
Oh,
that's so cute. All right, we just got done eating over at the Stonecliff Inn for brunch, Easter brunch today. It was so nice. I always love coming here. And oh my gosh, what a perfect day. I think you could see a ring around the sun today. The weather is just so beautiful and so perfect. And our food was super delicious. I got the French toast today, and then Lucy got the chicken strips with fries, and the French toast was really good. We got, I think there was like homemade whipped cream on it because you could see kind of like see a vanilla bean, and it looked like it was super homemade. It was beautiful. It was beautiful and tasty. And Lucy's chicken strips and fries were good too. Everything came out super hot and yummy, and the pear was yummy with the French toast, and I had an Arnold Palmer that was good. Very perfect blend. And yeah, I think we're gonna go over to the river area over here, look out at the river, and I think we're gonna go drive over to the Baker cabin, and I'll tell you some little history about the area over here, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, I found out that there was bugs on here.
Oh.
And my foot was literally on it. So
Wow.
I was just taking off my shoe. Let's go to a non-place where there are bugs that my feet can touch.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
I think we're gonna go over to the front of the Stone Cliff Inn here and go look at the river and see if we can see any cool birds flying by. And
After we go look for that cat, because I need to pet that cat.
all right, technically it's kind of our 1-year anniversary of our channel here that we started making videos, and it's gonna be back at the place that we started at. So yeah, let's take a look out here. I see lots of pretty. The river looks so beautiful today. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, perfect day. So gorgeous. The sun's in my eyes. I squint so much when the sun's in my eyes. That's the one thing I learned while doing these videos. I see little things that I do a lot, like fix my hair, which is fine. Sometimes I squint when the sun is hold on. Sometimes I squint when the sun is in my eyes. I don't know, that bugs me for some reason. Ooh, look at the pattern on the ground here. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, this is where it all started. Our first video. There's the Carver Park. There's the boat ramp down there. I'll tell you some history that has to do with Carver when we're over at the Baker cabin. It's pretty cool. Carver is obviously the last name of someone who first was in this town. I believe Carver was the guy that started like the railroad tracks that would go over to Oregon City and all that place over there. Man, it's beautiful out. But yeah, I'll tell you more about it.
Hello, fellow citizens.
All right, so we pulled up to where the Baker cabin is, and first I will highlight this church. This church was relocated here from over in the upper Logan area, which is just down the road here off of Springwater Road, over in like Oregon City, Carver area. And here's a little sign about it too, Baker Cabin Pioneer Church. So yeah, like I said, not original to this site, but it was moved here by someone. So this church originally was built on land donated by the Zurbuchen family. I don't know how to pronounce that. They were Swiss immigrants. And all the sermons were preached in German. And they actually had the church open. Anyway, so it was operated, all the sermons were taught in German, and they actually had the church opened on certain days to teach people how to speak and understand German, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we pulled up here. Normally there's like nobody in the parking spots here, but I guess some people parked here with their bicycles, and I guess I shouldn't show them. Some people parked here with their bicycles and were riding the bike here. This is the Barlow Trail, which this is all part of the Oregon Trail because the Baker family that lived here, so the 1856 Baker cabin, sitting on its donation land claim, is here, and they had the Bakers chose the area known as Carver for their 640-acre donation land claim because of the significant formation of high-grade basalt rock immediately behind where the cabin sits now. Hello. Horace Baker was a stonemason by trade and envisioned the area as one of great promise. This is what the website says. So yeah, pretty cool. This whole, like, the rock around here is made of basalt. I don't know how to pronounce it. Lucy loves doing cartwheels here.
Yeah, do you want to see?
Yes. Nice, hun.
And I might want here.
Nice. Wow! That was good. All right, that's a beautiful area. You can come here and visit anytime and just have picnics, just walk around, do fun, cool things. And this is the Pioneer Church. And like I said, so it was abandoned. Let's see. So this church was started in 1895 and it moved to this site in 1967. It was placed on the National Registry of Historic Places, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so the quarry that the Bakers started became a thriving business known as Baker's Quarry and held that name for many years. Horace also ran a slackline ferry across the Clackamas River where the bridge is now located. This ferry allowed the areas of Springwater, Logan, and Upper Logan to develop. And I know these people who lived here were buried at some nearby cemeteries, pioneer cemeteries especially. Pretty cool. I know Logan has a pretty historic cemetery that's on the way to McIver Park. And yeah, so rock from the quarry that they had over here provided the materials. This is a cool thing. Provided the materials to build the Oregon City locks, the Tillamook Lighthouse, Portland's Pioneer Post Office, and the Portland Hotel, which has since been torn down, and numerous rock walls throughout the Oregon City area, including the overlook for Willamette Falls on the modern-day Highway 99E. So the Portland Hotel is now where the Pioneer Courthouse Square is, and you can still see some like original iron gates from the hotel, which is pretty cool. But man, it was a huge, massive, beautiful hotel, and they tore it down.
Why?
I don't know. Portland's been historically pretty bad at preserving their historic places, but hopefully they're getting better. Who knows?
Sorry, there is a beaver on me.
Oh yeah.
I want to get out of the flowers zone.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hopefully this caught all my audio. All right, we stopped to take some pictures for this couple that was over here. But all right, we're gonna make our way over to the cabin. So let's talk a little more about the cabin. Let's see. Horace and Jane Hatton Baker. This road was named after her as well. They moved here west from Illinois in the second wagon train leading from Independence, Missouri in 1846. This was the first wagon train to cross the new Barlow Road from the Dalles to Oregon City. And later this year, when we go camping, I will show you more of the Barlow Road. Maybe don't touch that just in case. You never know about poison oak or poison ivy.
No, I didn't touch it. I was touching it with a stick.
Oh, good. Yeah. The Barlow Road, Lucy, did you know this? On the Oregon Trail, the Barlow Road bypassed the treacherous ride on rafts down the Columbia River. People would have to like ride down on rafts. Meanwhile, with their wagons, I'm not sure. There is a bee circling us. Okay, it's gone.
Thank you.
But if you ever play the Oregon Trail game, it's a computer game or video game. Sometimes they have you going on rafts in the river, and then you die that way. But anyways, so in the fall of 1846, they arrived in Oregon, and as most pioneers did, they lived out of their wagon the first year. The Bakers lived at the site for 10 years prior to building the cabin, so they think that they had another temporary residence somewhere right around where the cabin sits here.
Did you just do
But they found evidence of one, but they haven't found any solid proof. But yeah, they don't think they lived in the wagon for 10 years. An archaeological study in 1975 showed that. Oh yeah, there's lots of bees around here. So they constructed the cabin out of squared timbers originally destined for the California gold fields. The timbers were hand put together, I don't know this word that's on their website, from Douglas fir logs, which this area of Oregon is known for their Douglas firs. I went to a high school called David Douglas, named after the guy who, I don't know, discovered the Douglas fir, I guess, over here, but I'm not sure. We were the Scots, so I think he was Scottish. Anyway, so no pegs or nails fasten lap-jointed logs. The design is common to the East Coast, but seldom seen on the West Coast. And the cabin has a second floor loft, which you can see on the right here. Ooh, I'm getting bugs all over my face, and they're freaking me out. And and I love these signs. There is no poop fairy. Please clean up after your pets. And they have some extra bags here too. Log cabin repairs funded by grant. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, this is the cabin. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's the horseshoe.
Is it up for good
Yes,
luck?
it is up for good luck. So when you enter the space, it's good luck. And yeah.
Oh, so let me play a luck game.
Yeah.
Or the lottery.
Yeah. And I know some people did this, but some people would rub their shoes on the side here to clean the dirt off. I'm sure this is not the original wood. It looks like it's been new stuff is, but yeah, rebuilt. And this turns into like a beautiful grapevine, I think, in the summertime.
Oh, can we walk through that?
Yeah, you can walk through it. I just love this area. We discovered it in 2020 because it was a beautiful space for people during the pandemic to come here and have a picnic, be outside, enjoy the nature, and feel semi-normal. And they opened it up as a space for people to come here and enjoy it. And now it's open all the time. I don't know if it wasn't before or if they just advertised it more back then. And we would go get food to go from somewhere and and come here and enjoy a nice picnic. And yeah, look at this old fireplace area here. It's pretty cool. Fun fact, they did say, so I think after the Bakers passed, they added on to the cabin, and they added on a kitchen. And it's funny because the kitchen actually burned down twice. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, wait, it's a kitchen. I wonder if it was because they were cooking and it caused a fire and that's why it burned down. Which is kind of funny. I always thought this cabin was kind of like haunted looking, so I always wonder, maybe there's spirits still lingering around here. But what really freaks me out is this barn. Sometimes I don't want to look at it, but they actually have an old mud wagon in here, which is pretty cool.
And I'm trying to catch a butterfly.
That's okay, you do that. Let me talk about this wagon a little bit that they have in here.
Wait, a wagon?
Yeah. I don't know if I can find the thing on it, but it's a mud wagon, and it was designed to specifically get through more muddier terrain like this area has. We're known for our rain here. Mud wagon referred to the traction and stability granted by the large, wide wheels on the muddy Oregon roads. And yeah, pretty darn cool. This one sits here. And in appreciation of a benefactor, which was a descendant from Jane. Be cool. And here's what they have about the area of commerce. And yeah, there's like the bridge area. Clear Creek Creamery. And that is a butter churner.
A butter turner?
Yeah, and there's some horse and buggy.
You turn the butter?
Yeah, we'll see one right here actually. They have one right out here. This is where they churn the butter.
Scary.
I don't know what this thing is. Maybe a grinder of some sort. Or maybe that's where they put more, I don't know. But over here is kind of cool. Look over here, hun. A grinding rock over here. So you see those little holes. It was for grinding acorns, nuts, or grains and preparing other food. Native Americans used to do that. And there is a Native American encampment located near the mouth of nearby Clear Creek. Abundant salmon runs congregated at the mouth of the creek and would have been an attractive source of food. So, yeah, no other evidence of native habitation have been discovered on this historic site other than these holes. So, that's interesting. Very cool. This place is pretty awesome, very historic, very important to the town. And they lived on like hundreds of acres. It's so crazy to think about. Oh yeah, oh there's one. Get it, Lucy, get it. All right. Here's some more cool stuff. But here's some cool things. Some cool pictures that they have. Kitchen wing, now gone, result of a fire. Interesting. Oh, I don't know if you can see it with the glare. Some old photos. I don't know, that's John Hatton? I don't know. That's what it looks like inside. Can't really see through the window, but they do have tours here every once in a while. I don't know
Well,
when.
there's a bee right behind you.
Oh, get it away! All right. Anyways. Yeah, pretty cool site. You know, if you're ever in the town, swing by there. A little source of history of the area. Or if you're ever floating the river, Carver Park is just right nearby. And you can just swing on up here when you're done. Traffic does get pretty trafficy during the summertime because everyone's floating the river and going in and out. And it gets pretty crazy over there sometimes on the weekends. I don't really like driving this area on the weekends during the summer. But yeah, it's just such a beautiful site. It's so peaceful, beautiful old trees. And got this well over here.
This is a well?
Yep. That's like a pump. Well shed. The baker's water supply consisted of a hand-dug well located close to the cabin, likely located by dowsing. Oh, dowsing, like dowsing rods, Lucy. They used dowsing rods to find where the water was. That's pretty cool. There is a strong underground stream easily found even today with a water witch. Oh, that's funny. The well extended down approximately 25 feet and often has water to within 15 feet. The current pump is of a more modern age. Every year in May, a club of dowsers demonstrates and teaches fourth grade school children the art of dowsing. Oh, wow. Many find it fascinating. Cool. Is a cutting from a plant brought from Maine in 1842 by Philip Foster and his wife. Oh my gosh, we've been to Philip Foster Farm. They've mentioned Philip Foster in here.
Really?
Yeah, they finally planted their cuttings near Eagle Creek at what is now the Philip Foster Farm Historical Site. That's so crazy.
We've been there, and one
I
of
know.
the houses, his name is Lucy.
Right, I remember that.
But my new name is MB.
Horace, who had skills of a stonemason, owned and operated Baker's Quarry. Yep. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. I love history like that. I always loved the Oregon Trail. And growing up in Oregon, it felt like, oh, I just saw a shadow of a big bird flying by. Lots of hawks and stuff around here, and yeah. I think it'd be so cool to do a paranormal investigation here. Like, there's probably not, like, anything going on really, but you know, it'd be cool. But you always need permission from people before you do that stuff like that. Okay, don't be just going out and doing it. Oh man, yeah. Well, we're gonna go enjoy it. And by the way, this church is open for weddings and events and stuff, and it's just a one-room church, beautiful stained glass and stuff. And
But is there a bathroom in there?
oh, that's a good point. Oh, they do have porta potties outside.
Oh,
Yeah, but it looks so beautiful. I was like, man, I want to get married here. I also want to get married like 10 other places. So, you know, future husband, we're gonna have like 10 different weddings. Usually like bat boxes to help bats have somewhere to stay. Yeah, pretty cool.
Can you guys comment down below how to attract a butterfly to you?
Oh yeah. Lucy's trying to catch these butterflies. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just love this place. We've taken family photos here, and Lucy's always run around here, and I really like it. We played frisbee here. Oh, you almost had it. Just don't oof it. All right, we better get out of here. But yeah, thanks for joining us today on this fun little Easter adventure. And happy 1-year anniversary to our channel, making videos and everything. And thanks for joining us, of course. Tell your friends. You know, we got lots of adventures coming up, lots of history I'd love to talk about. And, you know, I'm really getting into the groove of things. And yeah, hope you enjoy, and thank you for joining us. And remember, a little fright makes a fairy tale more fun. Bye-bye. Okay, I was thinking about going over by the church here and showing you the church real quick. Lucy. Thinking maybe we could see inside there a little bit or something. Yeah, I love this area. It's so pretty. And it's fun to just sit here and listen to all the birds tweeting, and hopefully I'm not blinding you with my paleness here. We don't get much sunshine here in the winter. German Methodist Church. Oh, 1894 to 1895. There you go. Okay.
A mosquito is following me.
Uh-oh. Here, let's look over here. It's so pretty. So yeah, you can rent this. Yeah, pretty cool. There's a little historic properties of Oregon. So scared. It scared me. You can walk around here. Yeah, gorgeous. Let's walk around here. Oop. Webs. Lots of webs. Stuff. Little ramp that goes around.
Every time you hear that,
Yeah.
that's my shoe because there's stuff in my shoe.
Oh, well, you can kind of see inside there. There are some pews in there and everything. I don't know if those are the original ones or they were donated by someone, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, man, gorgeous. I can just imagine a wedding and like the doors just open up when they're done. It's so cute. I'm such a girl sometimes. All right.